Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Bahasham, Rakakwadash. The honors to the apostles, the elders. Salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and sincerity. Lesson will be entitled, A Response to Elder Yasharwanba's Statement. Lord will, you are edified. His YouTube page is Remnant Saved 144. Subscribe and be edified. His video is entitled In the News Nonstop.
Only going to increase because this devil only has but a short time. All right. And we believe allegedly that after you hear the report and the, the goods on this particular happening, all right, it shouldn't be with any doubt of what's happening here, okay? And anytime the devil starts to get caught, all right, and exposed, okay, things like this happen. Last week you seen, a barrage of just deaths, of these particular so-called celebrities, going back to the spirit world or whatever was happening with that, whether it was a sacrifice. We'll find out all of these things in the kingdom, but we know.
So here is a response. All right. So let's go to.
If you're currently using or planning to use any of these companies, and you can see your car listed here.
Been in Hollywood.
The YouTube platform, the truth is, why celebrities always die in threes. Fair use.
In the last few days, death has been in Hollywood, as out of nowhere, 3 celebrities died right after each other. First, it was Malcolm Jamal Warner, who was best known for his role on The Cosby Show. Then 2 days later, it was rock legend Ozzy Osbourne. 2 days after that, it was wrestling legend Hulk Hogan. 3 celebrities are dead, with each death happening 2 days apart, which I don't know about you, but to me, that's rather suspicious. This sparked my interest, and I decided to see if there's any other instances of celebrities dying in threes. And what I found will shock you, as this rabbit hole goes deep. Hey guys, I hope all is well. Welcome back to The Truth Is, where I drop new videos exposing the truth weekly. In today's episode, we will be talking about the death in threes. But before we begin, I just wanted to let my patrons know exclusive videos that are not allowed. First, on July 20th, Malcolm Jamal Warner, beloved actor from The Cosby Show, drowned off the coast of Costa Rica. He was just 54. He was caught in a rip current while swimming on vacation, being pulled from the ocean after bystanders and even a vacationing doctor tried to save him. CPR was attempted for 30 to 45 minutes, but it was too late. He was pronounced dead at the scene. An autopsy confirmed his cause of death as accidental drowning.
Now to, I think, something that surprised all of us when we saw it pop up. A stunning death of actor Malcolm Jamal Warner, who rose to fame. You know that face. He still looks exactly like Theo Huxtable on The Cosby Show. Investigators say in Costa Rica, he drowned after getting caught in a rough current. ABC's Victor Akindo joins us live from San Jose in Costa Rica with the latest. Victor, it is just something I think that hit everybody because we all grew up with the Huxtables.
You're right, yeah, they watched him grow up, magically, the beloved.
Then just 2 days later, Ozzy Osbourne, the Prince of Darkness himself, died on July 22nd at the age of 76. His health had been declining for years, with a public battle against Parkinson's disease and several surgeries. His death came just weeks after performing his final show.
We do have breaking news from the world of entertainment. We have received word that music legend Ozzy Osbourne has died. Osbourne, as you know, pioneered heavy metal music with Black Sabbath before going on to have huge success in his own right. He was known for hits including Iron Man, Paranoid, War Pigs, Crazy Train, of course, and Bark at the Moon, both with the band and as a solo star. His death comes just weeks after reuniting with his Black Sabbath bandmates and performing a massive farewell concert for fans in his hometown of Birmingham, England. He had been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease in 2019, and in a statement, his family said that he was surrounded by love when he passed. Ozzy Osbourne was 76 years old.
Then on July 24th, the wrestling world was shaken after Hulk Hogan, the face of an entire generation of WWE fans, died suddenly of cardiac arrest in Clearwater, Florida. Emergency responders tried CPR for 30 minutes, but he was gone.
News to report, TMZ is reporting that Hulk Hogan has died. Medics were sent to the 71-year-old former wrestler's Florida home for a cardiac arrest call. Details are still coming in.
Just before 10 a.m. today, Clearwater Fire and Rescue along with the Clearwater Police Department responded to this time.
Celebrities died over 6 days instead of 3. It made me number 6 are important in occult. The mystery behind this all is the cycle of deaths in threes. These celebrities died within 6 days. Now for those who understand occult numerology, you should know that both the number 3 and the number 6 are important in occult systems, something we will get more into in a bit. Coincidentally, these celebrities died over 6 days.
I want to say Zaqan was talking about how the guy, in regards to that New York incident, shot himself on the 33rd floor, and 6 people were allegedly killed or really murdered. Okay? Do you see the coincidence?
Instead of 3. It made me want to look in a little bit deeper to see if this has happened in the past. Chances are you have heard people say death comes in threes. But what if that's not just a coincidence? What if there's a reason, a ritual behind it? When I saw this, I decided to look in deeper, and I identified a pattern of celebrities dying in threes. Michael Jackson, Farrah Fawcett, and Ed McMahon all died in the same month. So did Betty White, Bob Saget, and Sidney Poitier. All of them died the same month. Also, George Michael, Carrie Fisher, and Debbie Reynolds all died the same month. It happens again and again and again, and every time we hear the same phrase, death comes in threes. But why? Is it just random tragedy, or is there something darker going on beneath the surface? In the world of the occult, the number 3 holds deep spiritual meaning. It represents wholeness, power, and manifestation, mind, body, spirit, birth, life, death, beginning, middle, and end. A cycle isn't complete until it happens 3 times. That's why ancient mystics believe the true power can only be sealed through threes, including sacrifice. In ritual magic, especially in darker ceremonial practices, it's said that a spell is most effective when done in threes. The first death awakens the ritual, the second stirs the energy, and the third completes the sacrifice. Some texts even describe That's why ancient mystics believe the true power can only be sealed through threes, including sacrifice. And the cycle isn't complete until it happens 3 times. That's why ancient mystics believe the true power can only be sealed through threes, including sacrifice. In ritual magic, especially in darker ceremonial practices, it's said that a spell is most effective when done in threes. The first death awakens the ritual, the second stirs the energy, and the third completes the sacrifice. Some texts even describe triune blood offerings, 3 lives taken to open a spiritual gate or empower a hidden force.
Today we are setting up this Chick-fil-A employee for anything she wants.
You could pick any item you want. I'll go get it for you. Whatever you.
Now, does that sound familiar to you? Think about it. Every time a trio of celebrity dies, what follows? A massive spike in media attention, a sudden resurgence in old music streams, movies, and TV shows. But even deeper than that, these deaths aren't random. They are a ritual sacrifice, symbolic offerings made by powerful elite groups for fame, power, spiritual transaction, or even control. In many belief systems from the Kabbalah to ancient Egyptian lore, death isn't the end, it's a reset. And when 3 fall, something or someone rises. A career explodes, a scandal fades, or a door opens. It's believed that
a scandal phase, hence the Trump situation. Look at the phone ringing.
Death of 3 seals the shift and maintains balance in the unseen world. Whether by design or dark coincidence, the rule of 3 keeps on repeating itself. Maybe it's just superstition, or maybe they aren't deaths. They're offerings. If we look at the recent trio of deaths, we see the same occult themes. 3 celebrities died over the span of 6 days. Malcolm Jamal started the cycle and awakened the energy. Ozzy stirred up and fed the energy, with Hulk Hogan the third to die, completing the sacrifice. This is why it always happens in threes. This is much deeper than it appears on the surface. Now, I'm not saying every celebrity death is a sacrifice, but in this case, the evidence seems to speak for itself. We know the occult operates in plain sight, while what...
That's pretty much it. Pretty much it. Alright, so I'm going to get just one precept. Second Corinthians 4:3. But if our gospel be hid, it's like him. But if our gospel, this truth, be hid, it is hid to them that are lost, 2/3 of our people, and the non-elect outside of America, in whom the God of this world, Esau, Edom, has blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel, this truth of Mashiach, who is the image of the Most High, should shine unto them. And if this light was predestined to shine unto them, they would be saved. And Lord will, we are saved. Second Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 9. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan. This whole NWO, okay, agenda is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders. So all of his sacrifices, okay, goes into appeasing Satan for blessings. Lord will, you were edified. Shalom.